I just want to take a couple of minutes to shout out all of the trolls out there who claim that I was wrong about cryptocurrency when I kept saying that cryptocurrency was ultimately going to crash and it was going to keep on crashing and that the government was eventually going to get involved with it. And I'd also like to point out the fact that all of those cryptocurrency gurus out there who claimed that Bitcoin was going to be $100,000 or something by the end of the summer, I just want to remind all of them that I was right, you were wrong. So while I'm sitting back looking at, and by the way, this is my, just in case you're new here, what I did was I started a small YouTube training account where I was showing people how to get into the stock market and how to purchase dividend paying stocks specifically. So I started a $5,000 investment into this account. And I focused specifically on getting people to buy oil stock, bank stock, and what else? Oil stock, bank stock, and pretty much tech stocks that pay dividends. So the thing about it is, while the money that I have in the account sits there, it continues to pay dividends. And by the way, out of that $5,000 that I put in there, that account is now worth $23,591. So in the interest of transparency, I'm allowing you to see the fact that this, and by the way, this is my small account. It started with $5,000. I did a little bit of changes and finagling with some of the stocks. Once they got high, I started selling off some in order to buy others. But the point is, I started with $5,000, and right now I'm at $23,591. I was at $257 more, I believe, yesterday, but there was a rapid sell-off after the market. Here's the thing, though. I started with 5,000, and it's up to 23. So as you can see, there's some gains there. Now, granted, cryptocurrency does offer faster gains, but that's also because the shit is a Ponzi scheme. If you take a look at my market values right here, you can see that what I did, I had sold Coinbase and I had put that money into Warren Buffett, Berkshire Hathaway B. So Berkshire Hathaway A was a very good performer, and I think Berkshire B may do pretty well over long. It's going to take America a while to get out of the rut that it's in financially, and that's assuming it ever does. But the bottom line is, you can clearly see that everything that I bought here, for the most part, is pretty much up. Like if I take a look at the gains right now, I mean, there have been some sell-offs, but if I take a look at the gains, you can clearly see that my oil stocks, SM, SLCA, what else? Oh, God damn it. TTI, the bank stocks that I bought, the weed stock like blows off. You can clearly see my gains. So what is it? The Wolf of Wall Street, he says, don't judge me by my winners. Judge me by my losers because I have so few of them. Well, if we go down to the negatives, this is how much money I lost in this account. Now, Candy is a Chinese electric car manufacturer, and I'm not worried about them. Long term, they are shipping cars all over the world. Long term, this 200 shares that I own is definitely going higher. But for right now, it's down $364. I'm not worried about it because, as you can see, I've made more money to the point where I balanced out any loss that I have. If you add 364, 204, 190, and then NIO is another Chinese electric company. And unfortunately, Apple, because of the stupid lawsuit thing, Apple has right now been declaring in share value. Now, this isn't the only Apple shares I hold. This is just 10 that I purchased just to purchase it. But I'm not worried about Apple long term because we all know that over the next year or two, Apple is going to release new products, iPhone 13, iPhone 14, whatever. I'm not worried about them. Now, as you go higher, you get out of the $100 losses and you get towards the smaller losses. But as you can see, my losses are far outweighed by the gains, as you can see. And this is just a $5,000 investment that I turned into $23,585. Now, if we look over here at Bitcoin, in my community post, Bitcoin has dipped to $38,459. So guess what? All those Bitcoin trolls and all these fake YouTube gurus who get on here with the fake, oh yeah, Bitcoin's going to $1 trillion. I swear to God, one of them said $1 trillion on the Donovan Sharp show. And the sad thing is, because all this bullshit is speculation, and none of these people actually understand what currency or money actually is, nobody checked them. Ethereum was riding high at, what was it, like 4,000 something something? It's half its value right. Half. It was at 4,400 or something like that dollars. It's at half its goddamn value. Now, if I look at Coinbase, you can clearly see the real-time values of this shit. Ripple has fallen off. Bitcoin's even lower than it was in my community post. In my community post, it was 38,000. The shit is 37,955, and it's like, here's the question: what happens if you buy the dip, but it keeps on dipping? So they keep telling these people, buy the dip, buy the dip, buy the dip. Even SafeMoon was at 0.00009. The shit is now down to fucking 0.00006. Now, what I will say is this: in any Ponzi scheme, the earlier you get in, the better. So if you're one of these people who bought Dogecoin when everybody considered it was a joke and everything, and they bought in when Dogecoin was at a SafeMoon price, if you put $100 in, that would give you, right now with the SafeMoon shit, if I put $100, just $100, that would give me over 11 million coins. In fact, I think at this point it would probably give you 12 million, because I did the math before. But bottom line is, $100 buys like 11 million of these, whatever this bullshit is. Dogecoin used to be here. Bitcoin used to be down where Ripple was. So the thing about it is, in a Ponzi scheme, the earlier you get in, the better. Here's the problem, though. The government is going to go after cryptocurrency. Right now, I think they've allowed people to sink these welfare checks into crypto and to stock markets. And the reason why is because when this money fucking evaporates, there's nobody to be held accountable. If you lose money in the crypto market, there's nobody to call. There's no FDIC to insure you. The FDIC insures me up to $250,000 on cash. Granted, the returns are low. It's just that I don't have to worry about the money sitting in the bank because it's going to be there. Up to $250,000 is insured. These people keep claiming that all this fucking bullshit cryptocurrency, they keep claiming that this is some kind of hedge against inflation. This is no hedge against inflation. Here's a question, morons. Since you don't understand math, you don't understand economics, and you don't understand money, how the fuck do you hedge against inflation using something that's value is based on the very currency that you're claiming is being inflated? None of the. Now, I want you to notice something. I don't even have to prove my point. Stellar Lumens, it's worth 50 cents. Dogecoin is worth 36 cents. SafeMoon is worth 0.000006. XRP is worth $1.25. Bitcoin's worth $37. What do all of these goddamn things have in common? They're all denominated. They're all coming out of the dollar. So how is it that you think that you're going to hedge against inflation when your value is based on how many of the inflated currency you can get with it? You know what this means? This means that now you need much, much more of these tokens in order to be able to catch up to the inflation on the actual dollar. If you were in China, you'd be up against the yuan. If you were in Japan, you'd be up against the yen. If you're in India, oh, and by the way, that's the other thing I need to mention. China bans cryptocurrency. I knew I was forgetting something. China bans financial institutions from cryptocurrency business. What Beijing's new crackdown means for crypto in China. Bitcoin slides below 40,000 after China new crypto ban. They have a new crypto ban. I'm sorry, my nose is a little stuffed up because it's the allergies out here. Bottom line is, oh yeah, if you can convince these suckers to keep pouring money into the shit, yeah, it'll go back up. But now your largest markets are basically turning away from all of these cryptocurrencies. So what are you going to do now? If you buy the dip, what are you supposed to do if it keeps on dipping? And I feel bad for people who don't understand a market high. Anybody who bought into these things while the market was at its highest, they're now losing money. I had the belief that during September, a lot of the money that was put into the crypto market by these kids who are gambling on these cryptocurrencies, I had a belief that by the time September comes around and by the time these moratoriums on rent and student loan payments are taken away, I had the belief that these things were going to dip. But all these people, oh yeah, it's going to $100,000. We going to the moon. We going to Mars. We going to Pluto. Where are these people now? I don't hear them. I can't hear them. Where are they now?